I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Gary Washburn as we anticipate the start of the NBA season on Sunday, Christmas Day. Okay, Gary, in the East, I say it's Miami and Chicago draw a line. Would you argue with that?
I do agree. I do agree with that. But I don't think either team necessarily improve themselves in the offseason.
You don't think Battier improves Miami?
I think he's okay.
Oh, you're not buying
Battier's on the tail end of his career, and now you've got Mario Chalmers, the flaky Mario Chalmers, last seen hitting that big shot against Memphis 5 years ago as your starting point guard. That scares me.
All right, Chicago needed, I thought, one more player. You know, one more something, or at least one to help them get over the hump. They were kind of exposed as a great regular season team, not ready for prime time in the playoffs. Do you see them as being any better than they were last year?
Well, it depends on what Rip Hamilton has left. He's the guy that they called
Bogan starting. He goes from starter to out the door.
And so let's see what Richard Hamilton has left. He's been complaining for years that he's been limited and they've been losing, and now he's in a new situation. Let's see what he has.
All right, now let's go over to the West. The defending champion Mavericks have exchanged Tyson Chandler with Lamar Odom. I'm not sure I like that exchange for them.
No, Chandler was a special piece, but he obviously was a free agent to be. Very little chance of getting him back. I like the Odom acquisition if Odom's head's in the game. As we've seen from his reaction to the trade, he's a little out there.
We better see how Chloe feels about all this stuff.
Let's see how the reality show goes in Dallas.
All right, the Battle of L.A. promised to be one of the big, great subplots in the NBA. I'm really looking forward to see how that plays out.
I'm scared for the Lakers because I'm scared. I mean, Josh McRoberts and Troy Murphy, and I mean that bench is just like, are you serious?
They're going to start Matt Barnes
and
put Metta World Peace on the bench and bring him off the bench.
Matt Barnes, an NBA start. I just don't see it. Kobe is. I picked him as my MVP because I think if they go far, he carries them.
All right, the team that everybody was in love with at the end of the season and can't wait, and that's Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, are they going to be better this year than they were last year?
It all depends on Perk. Perk's in great shape.
But wait, I got to take a time out here. Who is it? What is this new body? Does he think he's a skill player now?
I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I want to see how this new body responds to the position, to the job.
I think he'll be okay, but I just think they needed veteran experience. Obviously, last year they were way too young. The Westbrook-Durant little tussle there toward the end, it just didn't work out for him.
All right, I'm going for Durant as my MVP. I think maybe it's just
You're really going on a limb there.
Big guy. I know. Well, you said Kobe. I'm going Durant. It could be LeBron, but I'm going Durant. I mean, I think you'd have to say that LeBron's going to be the guy in Miami. All right, there you go. There's your contenders, at least as we see them today.